Hi, I'm Dean. We've got this ML320 Diesel that we, 2006 model this one. I think they're about the same from 09 through to 05. And it had a little oil leak we could not find. Turns out it's in these oil coolers. Very common problem for them. So I'm just going to step you through what we've had to do to get it. The oil leak is down in there, down in the bottom of the valley, and it seems to leak over the back of the block and down over the bell housing for the transmission. So to get access to it's a bit involved. There's quite a bit of stuff you've got to do. The good news is you don't have to put it on the hoist. You can do it all from the ground. So let's go. Here's the pile of bolts you've got to take out. There's quite a bit of stuff to do, but in no particular order. Here's all the bits you've got to pull off. So you've got to pull off the inlet manifold and get that off on both sides. And while you got it off, you may as well clean out the EGRs. Careful not to damage those swirl flaps. So clean those out while you're at it, and then put new gaskets on to put them back together. We've got the inlet manifolds. You probably should clean those out if they're a bit dirty. This one's got 170,000 Ks on it, and you can tell the EGR condition a little bit grotty, but give it a good clean out, then it'll be fine. We've got the this one of the mounts for the turbo. Make sure you put the new sealant on there, not like that, because that'll end up causing a problem down the track. We've got, when you got the turbo off, make sure you check the axial play this way on both ends as well. And this turbo's in good shape. Got to take off the fuel filter as well. So always get your finger in there, and you're not trying to feel, like, and a visual inspection too. Like you can see that turbocharger's in pretty good shape. You're not trying to feel that way, you're trying to feel in and out way. And that's where you get most of your problems with turbos, is when there's movement on the in and out. So back over here, here's all the plastics and stuff that we put all back on when it's done. So the process will be replace all the gaskets one by one. Look at them all. There's a lot of them. So make sure you take your time to do this. You're best off to start this one in the morning and finish it in the afternoon, because there's so many gaskets and so much to do to get this thing back together that you don't want to have to rest overnight and come back to it tomorrow in case you forget where something went. So there it is. Pretty common fault that this oil cooler will fail. Again, you just take off all the injector stuff, take the inlet manifolds off. We were able to leave the wiper motor there, and there was no need to pull out any of the radiator or that sort of stuff there. So
don't take away.
So the inlet manifolds, they'll live back down in there when you reassemble them. But that's basically the job. Give that a good clean out. Those O-rings in there. I've read reports that these O-rings are the bit that fails, more so than just the cooler itself. But if you're going to go to this amount of trouble to replace this, just replace the cooler. I mean, the cost for that, ours was like $500 for that one. But you don't want to spend, a day or two pulling all this apart to find out that it wasn't the gasket, it was a problem with the cooler. So there we have an oil cooler replacement on a 2005 or 2006 ML320 Diesel. I believe the GLs are very similar, all of them with that same motor, the 3.2 litre diesel, same sort of job. Good luck with it. You can do it on the ground and you can do it at home, it's just going to take you a fair bit of time.